Hey, how you guys doing, man? I'm at Fred. People had asked me to do a video based on how I feel about, sneakers in general and how I feel about the sneaker game and how I feel about people, resellers, how people selling fake sneakers, buying fake sneakers, um, what stores are doing and X, Y, and Z. So basically, I'm just gonna give a general, talk about it. Based off, there's no more sneaker game. It's a rat race. What I mean by that is you're not getting any sneaker out the store unless two things. Two things. One, you're a reseller. Two, you have a connect. Oh, one more thing. And three, if you're lucky. If you're not any of those people, you're not getting them. Right here, I live in New York. It's a favor for a favor. If you're not cool with somebody in the store, you don't have a cousin, family member in the store, you don't. It's all about information. Information is key when it comes down to sneaker releases. It could be, for instance, let's say if you're lucky, you walk down a Foot Locker store, you walk down the store, and you walk down the block, and you see a line, you ask somebody what's this for, you have money on you, oh, Gamma 11 restock. All right, here I go right now, I'm online for Gamma 11s. That's a situation where you're lucky. If you're connected, let's say you work at a clothing store, whatever the case is, or electronic store, you get the crazy discounts. Employees will use you for your discount, and it's a favor for a favor. That's how it works. As far as it being, there's no more sneaker game in my heart. I'm not going hard over a sneaker anymore. I'm not in the field. I'm not going in the zoo. I call the zoo a line, a camp out. I'm not going to be in the zoo no more. Why? Because it makes no point. It really makes no sense for me to sit outside and I think about it, and you got to really think. I'm outside for a shoe when if I was to get a real job, I can sit there and pay the resale value. You know what I'm saying? Some people want to pay resale, but you got to think about it. Like, is it really worth your time, 10 hours, 11 hours being outside? And most of the times you don't even get the fucking shoe. Some of the times they shut down the store. Some of the times they do some stupid shit where your size are not even in there. I went to a store one day. I was stood online for pure platinum LeBrons. It wasn't even for me. But I sat there and said to myself, let me get the fucking size of pure platinum LeBrons in size 13. I'm the third person in the store. And to make sure, I heard it was a limited release, whatever case. I made sure the two people in front of me was not my size. So when I got in the store, the lady told me no size 13. I'm like, how you not have a size 13? No size 13. Well, we all know what happened. They held it back, whatever the case is. Employees, friends, and families, you know how that go. So after that, I can't be mad. It's a hustle out here, It's a hustle, so that it is what it was. But, I see a lot of y'all people snitching over the junk, man. What I mean by that, you will sit there, you will point somebody out, you wasn't here online. I seen it happen with my own two eyes. I seen people get beat up. I seen people get stomped out. I see people get off the line. You know what I'm saying? I see people dub people off the line. It's really real out here on sneakers. It's really real out here for some sneakers. You know what I'm saying? I don't see somebody had a gun online. I seen everything online. I seen bums online getting multiple pairs of people. I seen it all. And it's really crazy, and it's really getting to the point where you gotta sit there and say to yourself, am I going hard over a $3 pairs of sneakers, you know what I'm saying, that's made in Indonesia or a Chinese factory, and the companies sit there, they make triple the profit. It's not really worth it, man. It's not really worth it. As far as fake sneakers, I mean, based on my knowledge, sneakers is real. Anything that's produced with material is real. It's just unauthorized. It's not from the brand. It's not from a company, so the company has nothing to do with it, but the sneaker is real. The such thing is a fake sneaker, because at the end of the day, it is what it is. What you see is what you get, and that's what it's called, a sneaker. It's just unauthorized. It's just not what the company produced. So there's not such thing as fake sneakers, in my opinion. I mean, someone wants to sit there and rock a replica, they can't afford it. Y'all can't sit there and air somebody out because they can't afford the shoe. I mean, you feel me? I have family members who can't afford something, but if that's what they like and it looks like the same thing, the person's going to buy it. So that's just my opinion on that take about fake sneakers. What else? About resellers, man. Resellers really control the market. I gotta sit there and understand something. They really control the market. They really control the value of your sneaker. You guys want hype. You guys sell your sneakers. You guys sit there and, you know, want more for your sneaker. Let's sit there and give an example. Upcoming LeBron 11 Hornets, $200. It takes that one person to sit there and say, I want 600 for this shoe. I want 600 for this shoe. You guys want to sit there and sell your shoe for somewhere from 450 to 600. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it comes down to hype. It's all about hype. It's all about people don't want a GR. All the KDs, most of the LeBron 11s are still on shelf. Now let's sit there and say y'all wanted the KD free heats. Why y'all wanted them instead of the New York 66, or I didn't get the bamboo greens or anything of the sort? Because why? It's all about hype. If somebody puts hype on it, you guys are gonna buy it. That's at the end of the day. That's not having your own mindset. You buy what you like. Buy what you like, and that is what's called killing the hype, in my opinion. You buy what you like, you wear what you like. People can't do that. That's just my whole take on that. And it's getting real crazy out here in New York. You see, there's about to be a Jordan Brand store, retail store right next to Foot Action on 34th Street. There's a House of Hoops. 45th Street got a Champs, a Foot Locker, a Modell's. And you see on 34th Street, there's a Foot Locker. I know I said it already. A House of Hoops, a Foot Action. There's going to be a Jordan Brand store on 34th Street. The hype is real. Nobody's getting nothing out the store. Everything is RSVP'd. You're not beating the bot. I said it in my last video. You're not beating the bot. You're not beating the bot. And I forgot to say something. Here's a little secret. People are making URL links before the shoe comes out. I don't know how it's done. I don't know. I really don't know. But people are really making URL links to where the point. That's why when you see on Nike store, when you try to buy that sneaker, it's sold out already. People are making early links. I don't know how they're doing it, but the shoe's already sold out. Some of the bots can't even get it no more because of the URL links people are making. And it's really getting down to the point where, as a person who, as a customer, as a person who buys these people's products, how do you feel when you can't get something? You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to get anything in the near future because people are just making up these crazy ideas on trying to, cheat the system and beat the system. And what are the companies doing? In my opinion, they're really not doing nothing. RZP, you're not getting nothing. You're not beating the bot. Twitter, you're not getting them. You're not fast enough. Raffles are rigged. I have my boy working the store. He tell me it's rigged. You know what I'm saying? It's rigged. You're not getting a raffle. You're not getting a raffle unless you're lucky. Some people win. I'm not gonna lie. Some people win. I know people that win, but basically you're not getting the raffle. I played so many raffles in my life. I never got a raffle. I got a raffle for a shoe that was 200 shoes in the store. Great fives or 200 pairs. So of course, I'm more than likely to win. But if a sneaker's 34 pairs in there, you know who's going to? It's going to resellers. Most of them are going to resellers, and most of them are going to the lucky kids, who prayed or whatever the case is. But you're really not getting them, man. It's getting crazy. It's a rat race. It's a rat race. There's no sneaker game. It's a rat race. I say it like this: you have a full-time job, you get money. You don't need to be in the sneaker game. You need to be buying sneakers that you like. You don't need to be outside. You got kids. You married. You don't need to be outside or in the field playing that. You feel me? For little kids, focus on something else. Make your own style. Get your own wave. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be a slave to these brands. You don't need to be saying, at the end of the day, it's like, what you looking good for? Who you looking good for? You feel me? You looking good to look nice. You know what I'm saying? You can look nice at something else. I say like this: if you don't have the means to afford it, don't cop it. Don't buy it. You feel me? Don't buy it. You look dumb. You really look dumb. I understand if you like something, you work hard for it. That's if you work hard for it. But if you're sitting there and doing the same thing, going outside buying the same thing, slave outside camping, it's really not worth it. It's really not worth it. And it really sucks to sit here and look at this. I'm a man of understanding how things work. And I'm saying it like I said, when's the last time I bought a shoe? The last time I bought a shoe was a Leopard Cheetah Roshi runs, and before that, I bought a pair of LeBron denims. So look at the time difference from when I bought a shoe. Understand what I'm saying? It's been months. It really has been months. And that's just the way it is, man. Yo, comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what else I should talk about. And from there, I just talk about it, when I have free time. Alright, y'all. Peace.